Hello, this is me from the future after the recording you are about to witness. Because I enormously fucked up. Almost 22 minutes into the episode, you will realize that I'm reading on, but the image does not change and the text does not go on. That happened because I fucked up the capture by looking up the word that comes up later on in the game, and even though I have a screen right here on the left side that shows me what is going on in real time, I haven't realized that the picture hasn't changed. The only thing that is changing is the camera, and because the camera still moved around, I thought everything was fine, but in fact, the game itself, the cutesy animations did not change at the slightest for 20 minutes. So at the 20-minute marks, for 20 minutes, you will just see one and the same image and me babbling and reading something that, like a mad person, that is for you probably not there. And there were a few cute scenes, but of course they are always still images, but I hope you can bear 20 minutes of not seeing the character shifting and moving around, because there was one thing where Natsuki gave something to Sayori and Sayori hugged her from behind and then was really cheeky and got a nibble of whatever she didn't want it to give her otherwise. And I mean, I'm sorry that happened. I'm paying closer attention to that, and I changed the way I capture it. I capture it now in window mode, so if I tap in and out, it won't mess up the capture. And yeah, I really have to I have to keep track of so many things. And I always feel so terrible, and you will see my despair in the video and how terrible I feel about it. And those 2 minutes extra in the beginning of the video before I actually welcome you to the actual video should show you that I'm really sorry that happened, but I can't do anything about it now that it happened, unfortunately. So yeah, please bear those 20 minutes and just listen to it and look at cute little pictures or something like that. Or get the game on Steam, download it, fast forward to where I currently am, and retrace all the steps I did to have the exact same thing, and then you can see what I saw, but that would be a little bit much of a trouble, wouldn't it? Because then you would need to go back to the other video and pick every single word I did where I wrote my poetry, and then to come back to this very thing. And yeah, I think that's too much of trouble, I think. Yeah, just please bear with me. I mean, if you've enjoyed the first episode, I hope you won't mind that I fucked up in the second one, because if you were able to watch through the first long-ass episode, I hope you don't mind it as much. But in any case, I let my past self take over now, and yeah, I stop rambling now. It's all, oh god, 3.5 minutes just to apologize to you. I mean, not that it is too much, but I hold up even more time off of the actual video with apologizing because I feel that I should do that. In any case, have fun now. So, welcome back, I would say, and I have the feeling that there was one certain thing that didn't happen the last time, or I already forgot it. I mean, did this really happen? Was this really a thing before I started the game? You know, the Doki in the beginning. I honestly can't remember. I can't remember if that happened. I could watch the video, but then I wouldn't have a good opening. But in any case, yeah. Let's forget about that and just go on. God, is it visual novel background music is always so loud, but I can understand why, because it's the only thing that is. And yeah, thank you for the comments last time. Very appreciated. But even though I probably would side with Yui, I I try to react like I would react if I would be in the situation, because he's basically me, just with the only difference that he has a cute sandbox girlfriend, and then I would basically do the same. Help me, Sayori! Natsuki! Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yui. Yui? Of course, no defense at all. But Yui's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. Oh no, this is not what I expected to happen right now. Definitely not what I expected to happen. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Oh no. I mean, my selfish reaction to get out of the situation with the help of my friend is just... Okay, I mean, why not? But still, I feel uncomfortable. Oh yeah, she said Vincent. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Wait, then you agree? Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yui what a stuck-up jerk she is being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yui, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. They are amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yui's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yui's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful! Sure. Oh, she's angry about that. And she is embarrassed about that. God damn it, I should have kept... I'm really unprofessional, I don't have any drinking for me here. Of the water variety, which is... but I can pull through. Sayori stands triumphantly. Oh, it was in the end, it was the best choice to get Sayori involved. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yui rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, but I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, it's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes 2 of us. You can count on me. I have sometimes I'm really watching my peak of the microphone, how it changes when I go closer, when I'm further away, because I still have it in my head that sometimes something in my setting is totally wrong and totally off. But I really worry sometimes way too much. Monica smiled sweetly at me, causing my stomach to nod. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Vincent, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Which I don't really do. I just go whichever word comes into my mind and write a great poem about it. And thanks Tiamat for appreciating that I'm at least one of those who actually try to form sentences with the words I choose out of instinct and not so much out of trying to impress anyone with it. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Vincent! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. I like it when she beams. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yui and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they are both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, Vincent, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. It's... Every day's going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? So he has the motives. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder, not on the head. I mean, is patting on the head actually considered condescending when you do it? I mean, is it not? I don't know, is it condescending? I mean, you pet dogs also on their heads and they like it, but why is... I don't know. Is it condescending to do it with another person? Well, I mean, with another dude it would be condescending, but... I mean, not condescending, but it would be weird. I don't really know. I mean, I don't mind if girls go through my hair, when I think about it. I mean, there was, at one time in the convention, for some reason... Oh yeah, by the way, I have no gel into my hair this time, because it just holds up on its own. And that's a pretty nice change of pace. And yeah, I mean, back to the convention thing. I think it was it the first or the second time I was there? I don't know, I had gel, I had wax in my hair, and for some reason there were, I think, at least 3 girls who wanted to go through my hair, and I don't know why. It was weird, but I didn't really mind. The only problem is that wax is a really sticky situation. For the sole reason that you can always shape it and it's always in your hair. That's why I changed it to gel. Well, hair gel, at least, because it doesn't stick to your hands anymore then. Yeah. In any case, I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, it's poem writing time! Meager, horror, hurt, philosophy, hair, lazy, hopeless, climax, sugar, uncontrollable. I am a lazy little bum. But I have the passion for games. And I love to have lots of fun. Whenever I record, I try to be unrestrained. But sometimes afterwards I feel a little bit... No. I really should just go with whatever is in my head. It may become again one of my broken dreams. God damn it, dream, whatever. But for the time being... with the headphones on my ears... I hope no misfortune comes my way. And after the long winter that is about to be, the next summer will come to me. While all of my past memories are rather foggy, and my head is usually spinning with thoughts. Sometimes my imagination even goes wild. I try to feel happiness and try to banish the emptiness inside. To avoid disaster left and right. I despise those condescending little cunts. And rather... seek romance for the... I really want... even though it... and I rather seek romance to cheer up my life? To not... to Doki Doki! The Doki Doki is... What keeps me captive, I think. I have no idea if that made any sense. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi Vincent! Yo Sayori! Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Oh, but that's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. Oh, she wants for me to pay for her. Well, I realized that earlier, but I didn't want to say it. I don't know why. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You are always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Oh! I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Vincent to let me borrow some money! That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yui. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's... I also like how she talks about that is justice retribution. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution? That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Doesn't that make the situation even worse? Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. In the face? Ow! What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. That can only mean Natsuki. Overheard everything. Well, it's a classroom after all, and I think they are all speaking very loudly. So, that's only natural? Is this a miracle? It's because I paid restitution. Not restitution. Wait, what does restitution even mean? I want to know restitution. I love it to be again in a visual novel. Restitution. Okay, now I know what it means. That's why I paid my restitution. That doesn't make any sense. It could be mean also. That's why I paid my compensation. My reimbursement. Pay my consideration. Oh, that's just... Oh man, it's so long. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it already! Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Oh yeah, I was shaved again. I have the smooth buttery face. Well, not absolutely 100% smooth. I have a little bit of a rough thing here and there, but it looks visually at least smooth. So that's a thing, doesn't it? Oh, please tell me I look good. No, don't. God damn it! I'm not that needy of a compliment. No, I'm not. Okay, that going on. Oh god. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, hugs are nice. Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh, sneaky little devil! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Oh, don't say things like that. There are enough people with the lowly... No, I don't finish that sentence. And I mean, she's adorable. And she has the cuteness, shyness, and everything. And yeah, I mean, come on. The problem with Monica is she acts almost too perfect. The imperfections in people is what makes out the most attraction, isn't it? At least that's what I always feel. Oddballs that are not feeling too confident or too shy or have really odd personalities, in my opinion at least, I don't know. I don't want to say more desirable, but they are more interesting in a way. And they are all oddballs. So even though Monica has an even out personality that seems to get along with everything, I mean, I'd rather enjoy the company of some oddballs. Which are nice, of course. I don't want oddballs who are cruel or something like that. I mean the nice oddballs. I mean, like the most of you I already have on my Discord, and I talk with you and have you on the live streams, and you tell all the funny stories and say all those nice things, and the enjoyment you get out of the videos, which makes me the happiest in most of the situations. Even if it sometimes is at the cost of my own despair in horror games, at least. But yeah. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Yeah? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. No, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. Oh, I was just... Don't think too much. Okay, yeah, okay. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Vincent. Why? I mean, you just know me for 2 days. And why is it so important that you won't let me down? There are 3 more people here. Why do you always have to focus on me just because I'm the only dude in a fictional world, which coincidentally named after myself to immerse myself deeper into this very, very, I wanted to say horrible fantasy world that never comes true, but I mean, first of all, I'm not going to school anymore. Second of all, I never found myself in a situation like this. And third of all, I mean, I don't know. I'm not going outside much. I think the most I go outside is when I go to the conventions, because I know I meet a lot of oddballs there. A lot of people who share same interests, and and similar, well, almost similar desires, but most of the time I'm even too shy there to strike up conversations and stuff like that, because I personally think I'm so super boring if I have to talk about myself. I rather talk about others and try to find out about them, rather than, I mean, I'm more of a reaction to situation guy. I'm not the guy who is inherently interesting with his background and all of that. I'm more the guy who can react to certain situations and express how I feel about certain things, and not so much about being interesting by just talking about myself. I think this is the biggest drawback of myself. I don't have any interesting about to say. Most of the time I don't have any interesting to say about myself, but I can say, but I come sometimes up with interesting thoughts about certain topics that hold more or less my interest. So I don't know. And I like to change my voice a lot around, even though I'm not very good at it, especially because it's maybe in a different language and I'm not so good with accents, because I always feel like I would offend someone if I give it a certain accent, and maybe I should do that more, but I don't know. So I really want to. Let's just go on. Monica smiled sweetly. I don't know. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. Oh, I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Oh man. It looks like everyone is oh Jesus, hiccups. Already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. I mean, how big was that cookie? If it's a normal sized cookie is maybe that big. And then there are the American sized cookies who are that big. And I mean, I need, how much? Maybe 2 minutes? Chow down one of those big cookies? Well, not that I had anything, but I ate similar big things. Don't put that out of context, please. And, yeah. God damn it, I missed the opportunity to, whatever. Yui's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Vincent! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, the festival's coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Oh, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Ah, are you going with Vincent to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. Exploring? Do you think you want to snoop around? It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Vincent? Yep, let's go. I just came up with a great idea how to level out my microphone. I don't know why I want to address that right now, but maybe it's just to remember myself. I don't know, it's just a habit. Just the process into making videos and setting up my recordings and stuff like that, and only now I realized how I actually can do that. That's pretty interesting, to me at least, that I never thought about those possibilities before. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Oh, that sounds kind of dull. Vincent, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like, "Between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what end I have summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland." Like that! Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited! The festival is going to be so much fun! Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Vincent, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. I think she has the most horrifying background story, I have the feeling, maybe, probably, I don't know. I mean, I'm still waiting for the game to get cruel. I mean, from what I could have read from the Steam things, there was one thing that said, even though a lot of games try to draw in people by tricking them into thinking there's something the game actually isn't, and one of the things that this game actually is, but I still, after almost more than 2 hours now, nothing of that came up. And I'm pretty worried how this will turn around. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. Well, that sounded weird now. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more, which I currently do just now, in the flourishment of my life. Hold up all alone in my little house. Well, not house, but my little apartment. Which is big enough as it is, because I don't use most of it in it. I mean, it's basically only sleeping and here. So, I don't know. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They are the best brand too! They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Aww, I dropped one by accident. Kill! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. And then as soon as she reveals it, there's a nail poking out of her forehead and blood is spilling all over her face. Nah. Oh, it's a CGI! No, isn't that nice? Oh wait, I have to do something. I need that bell. Oh no! What? Why did the capture stop? Are you fucking kidding me? I haven't realized it. Wait, oh no! Why did the capture stop? The capture stopped, but oh no! Oh, come on! Oh, that's just... Why did this happen? Fuck! Fuck! No! Oh, why is this happening to me right now? Shit! I haven't realized that the capture... Oh no. Okay, then I have to do something else to... Ah, god damn it. Fuck you, game! Well, it's not like you missed any CGIs, but it's boring to look at the same image now for almost 20 minutes. I'm so sorry. God damn it. Wait. Okay, I'm using borderless gaming now because it seems to be the problem was that when as soon as I go out of the screen, it was when I looked up the word, and did that happen in the last episode already? No, I think not. For some reason it didn't happen in the last episode, but in this episode, now I can't do anything about it anymore. Fuck. Well, that's the bane of being a lazy bum who can't edit good. Okay, in any case, I fuck's sake. Well. Oh well. Nothing to be done about it, but to look at this for a moment. Just for a moment. Look at the crayons on the floor. Look at everything you can see there. I mean, it's basically just for me to put it as a thumbnail. I mean, I always wait for CGIs for thumbnails. I mean, why wouldn't I? And I'm totally devastated. Oh man, oh whatever. But see? So there is a good thing in the end that I read everything. and that I give subtle voice changes so that you still know who basically is talking. But I'm devastated now that it's not there anymore. God damn it! Why? Ugh. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Vincent? Actually, now I think about it, I want this. This looks more cute. It's cutesier. Where would I even find ice around this time? Ah, I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. Uh-oh, what was that? Yeah, that's better. I like it more. Okay. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. There's so many CGIs in quick succession. I don't really know if I can handle that. I mean, damn. Ah, but my fuck up still irks me a lot. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, bugger. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Vincent. This kind of reminds me of growing up, doesn't it? Huh? What do you mean? You know, how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes, when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself, or get a bump. Scrape, I mean. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember it a bit. Oh, come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't washing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Vincent, I don't think you realize it. You're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're washing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. Actually, I like when people call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Vincent, I'm so glad that nothing changed between us. You think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Did you found the paper yet now? I mean, the poster paper? I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bum, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back! Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all of this stuff! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Aha! Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Vincent. Oh, well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure! Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the poster tonight. Me too! Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Oh wait. Who should I? Why did the frames go down to 5? So that's weird. Not that you would see a difference in the recording in any case. Okay, who should I show my poem to first? To Sayori, to Natsuki, to Yui, or to Monica? Oh, this time I can choose Monica first. Let's start it off with Monica this time. Hi again, Vincent. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save Me. What a title. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. And an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vanilla on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me? Wait, why load me? What? I mean... It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they are trying to speak over the noise. Is that so? Oh, I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game! Come on, you can't break the fourth wall like that! You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh yeah, I totally forgot that is also a possibility. I forgot again to save before I did this. But actually, now that I think about it, I mean, I only need to save every time I have to write a poem. Well, never mind then. Okay, let's show it to Sayori because she said it's more compatible with her. Vincent, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But the poems are so good. Yesterday, and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Huh? No way! Not even Natsuki? Oh, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Wait, I'm not thinking about anyone. I'm just writing them. Stop thinking weird things, baka. I just meant that you're a really expressive person, I guess. Who am I supposed to write poems about? My own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. But I am writing the poems of my own stupid life. The game's lying to me. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. Which is a lie because obviously the poems are about me. And it just coincidentally resonates with her. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Oh, I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pet Sayori's head. Oh, finally the head petting. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe? Sayori starts fiddling with a pencil between her hands. She likes it. Hey, Vincent, will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something. It's... Oh, she said that. Never mind. Kinda want to keep it because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Yeah, it's about me. My poems are the mediocrest. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Aww. I broke my pencil. Oh, Jesus. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. That's what he said? It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all alone, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They are all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. So, I know she had some dark secrets. This became very dark. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monika taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Wait, didn't Monika say something similar with about writing being magic? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Until the day I die. Till the day I die. I wanna be with someone. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. Oh, I know the feeling a lot. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, Natsuki, because Sayori thinks she might like it. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Ugh. Huh? Phew, what? No, well, anything that isn't Trainwreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey! What makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Aha! Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's... Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Huh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really stuck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging about a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. Oh, who likes spiders? Something must be really, really wrong with you if you like spiders. No offense, but spiders are creepy as hell. You know what I heard about Amy? You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Oh, at least we agree on something with her. Because I don't like spiders too. They feel like an abomination. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they are being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everybody thinks It doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. It can't be about anything, I meant. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out and make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they are not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Okay, I can totally agree on that. As long as they don't hold spiders in my face, I can get along with people who are not afraid of spiders or even liking them. But I just can't get behind it. Just don't try to make me not afraid of spiders. I will slap your shit. Probably not, but just to... Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. Is my mouse cursor? I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Who should I show my poem next? I am so sorry. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Vincent. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yui. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you are new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this poem you wrote for today? Yui nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon. Okay. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that's fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its place and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoons become hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. Pavlovian. Oh yeah. Conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again. Oh yeah, the Pavlovian conditioning. If you hear something over and over again and you do something every time you hear a certain thing, you tend to do the exact thing unconsciously at some point. It's like with when you give a dog a bowl of food and ring a bell, and the dog, because of the food, starts to how is it to sob? No. Is it sobbing? Starts to make his saliva coming out. If you do that quite a lot of times and you just ring the bell, the saliva pours out as well, even though there's no food this time. So that's, I think, Pavlovian conditioning or something. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right! I mean, does she really feel that way? Oh, I just realized. The order I talked to them, if I would have talked to her first and then to Natsuki, something different would have happened. Oh, that's interesting. At least the game gives me the illusion of that. Yeah, sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? But please don't tell her I said that. I mean, she's in this very room and probably is listening? Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay, well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay, everyone. We are all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We are going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we are actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we are going to having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yui shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they are coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yui have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We are the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. I mean, sure. And having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we are all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yui remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. Guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I just have to get it over with. Alright. Oh, thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yui? Yui dejectedly glances around everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yui. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yui. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden! Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. Let's start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. But we will hear about that in the next episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Hope you enjoyed it so far. Sorry for the fuck up and the 20 minutes of the same damn screen. I'm really sour about that. And I will hopefully see you in the next one. Stay tuned!